with Nate Larsen. Weather rates certified 11 years in a row.
All right, it's a wintry scene in Powder Mountain early this afternoon. We've got the clouds, some of the snow coming down, and the winds are whipping at the higher elevations. Our storm system making an impact, at least on parts of the region. We're seeing the wind, the clouds, but not quite the moisture just yet along the Wasatch Front. This is the Neil Armstrong Academy. You can show, again, the moisture streaming in. It is bringing some snow showers to the higher elevations, dry area near here the surface, and a strong wind keeping the warm front, which is relatively weak precipitation generally, away from the valley floors just yet. But it's not going to stay that way. 34 in Logan, Ogden 39, 42 in fact in Salt Lake City, Provo 35. So we're at our peak temperatures as we're expecting those to drop as moisture continues to stream in from the west. Storm Tracker, this particular model, a little more vibrant on what moisture we're seeing out there. So there is some light snow falling across portions of northern Utah and a bit of a wintry mix out over the Great Salt Lake and west. As far as any winter weather alerts go, we do have a number of them stretching from the northern part of the state to the southwest corner. So northern, central mountains have a winter storm warning in effect from this morning. It will continue through 5 o'clock on Monday morning, so a very prolonged event. Southern mountain areas have a winter storm warning that goes into effect tomorrow afternoon through Sunday evening. All in all, feet of snow are expected with this storm system that's going to continue to impact the region into the new year. 1 to 3 feet in general for the northern and central mountains. 1 to 2 feet for the southern mountains. Could see isolated areas up to 3 feet. The Wasatch back should see 6 to 12 inches, maybe even isolated areas up to 2 feet. So Park City could see closer to 2 feet. And there is a winter storm warning now in effect for southwest Wyoming, the Bear River Valley. They could see 6 to 12 inches, isolated spots up to 18. And there is a winter weather advisory for Box Elder County and Cache County, 2 to 4 inches through the evening, with some of the bench areas seeing closer to 8 inches of snow. If temperatures get warm enough, it'll change over to a wintry mix, if not rain into the overnight hours, but it could stay snow in areas like Cache Valley. In fact, forecasted snow levels for much of the northern part of the state. We're expecting them down to be at the valley floors, where we're seeing a little bit of snow across some of northern Utah, rising and climbing throughout the rest of the afternoon. In fact, we should peak on Saturday afternoon as some of the warmest air arrives. We'll be right around the Park City elevation and then falling into Sunday as the cold air moves back in with the storm system. So again, moisture over the mountain areas primarily, but filling in across northern Utah. In fact, some good heavy rainfall is possible into the afternoon and evening. Heavy mountain snow. The stream continues into the overnight hours into Saturday. And then as we get into early Sunday, the storm system will eventually rotate through and bring down a northwest flow, dropping temperatures and keeping snow in the forecast throughout Sunday for portions of northern Utah as we get wraparound moisture before dissipating into Monday. Should catch a break, but there's more systems lined up behind it. So we haven't quite seen the snowfall accumulate across the Wasatch Front. Could see a little bit later this evening. Snow will continue to pile up in the mountain areas. Heavy snowfall, in fact, triggering the avalanche watch for all of our mountain areas today into tomorrow due to the high winds and heavy snow. So you want to avoid travel into the backcountry if possible into the weekend, as we're expecting the moisture to stick around along with some of the breezy, if not blustery winds. Mid to low 50s for St. George. Plan on the best chance of showers being on New Year's Day. Broken clouds Monday, Tuesday, chance of rain Wednesday and Thursday as well. Temperatures in the mid to upper 40s. The Wasatch Front, again, rain and snow today. Just rain expected on Saturday. 43 on Sunday for New Year's Day. Rain over to snow. Snow showers linger into Monday with more chances of moisture into Wednesday, Thursday next week. Be sure to download the ABC4 weather app to track the latest storm.